All right, perfect. It's good. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I'm looking at my mic right now and I see it's barely even jumping up and down. Let me see something. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I definitely want y'all to be able to hear me. So you all can hear me. That'll be perfect. So I don't even know why my mic. Yeah, I'm looking at my mic right now and it's like barely even moving. So if y'all have, I'm gonna try to speak loud so that you all can hear me. If I'm talking too loud, let me know. If I'm not talking loud enough, let me know. But but yeah, everything that happens after this point right here. Hey, can you look at ADK? Yeah, I'll check that out. So everything that happens after this point right here is all the mental aspect. This is an E right here, okay? The mental part of trading. This is the hard part, okay? I went over that yesterday. Everything that happens after this point right here is the hard part. Identifying it, it'll be easy, but everything after that is it'll be the hard part. So, we can see right here, we took the trade last night on USDJPY. We're currently sitting in profit right now. Our entry point was right here. Let's see how many pips we're currently up right now. We are currently up 42 pips right now, okay? And I'm expecting this to push all the way down here to this zone at the bottom, the supply zone at the bottom, for at least 100. I'm gonna round that off to about 200 pips. So I'm at least expecting this to drop at least 200 pips. All right, based off of this move, these harmonic patterns. So right here, what we got into is if you look at the bigger picture, we have our X point down here, we have our A up here, we have our B point right here, we have the C leg right here, and this is the D point right here. This is the D point right here. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. So this is the D point right here. Okay. So with that being said, we're actually have the possibility of catching this CD, this C leg, all the way down to this D leg harmonic trade. What we have in the yellow is the Gartley pattern. And we have in the blue is the completion pattern of a bat pattern. So we have the potential of catching this entire C leg all the way down to the D and then riding all the way back up. That's the potential that we have right here on this harmonic pattern. So sometimes, people ask me, well, how come, if you see that it's going to complete at the D point, how come you don't, and you can see the harmonic before it completes, how come you don't ride it all the way down from Keith, what's up? You don't ride it all the way down from the C leg all the way down to the D point. The only time I do that is if there's a harmonic completion like you guys see right here, this bat pattern completes at the C point of the much bigger harmonic that I see right here. This is the only time where I will try to catch this entire move. Other than that, if I didn't see this yellow harmonic, this Gartley harmonic pattern, then I wouldn't even trade all the way down to the C point. I would just go ahead on and take my targets, target one and target two, and exit that trade. That's what I would normally do. But for the fact that I see this bigger harmonic picture right here, then I'm going to get the maximum pips out of this move, and then ride this all the way back up to the upside once it hits that area. You hear music? How do you hear music, bro? Or is that like what are you saying? Who else hear music on here? I don't. So this is USDJPY. So you all should have your stop losses at break even right now, and you should be in a risk-free trade. And just sit back and relax and let's enjoy this ride. To the downside. and then with the potential buying opportunity out of this supply zone right here at the bottom. So that's that. Let's go back to NZD/JPY. NZD/JPY. So looking at NZD/JPY, I'm extremely. Can you take a look at AUD/USD? Yeah, I look at AU as well, Olga. So looking at NZD/JPY, I'm extremely. I got stopped out of this trade for about 60 pips, I believe it was. Perfectly fine. I was in all this profit, and then boom, it reversed. Like I say, it's perfectly fine. I was able to manage to catch this move right here. What we see, this little harmonic pattern right here in gray. I was able to catch this move to the downside and caught about 100 pips. So technically, with my entry point being right here for this crab pattern that we have, I was able to catch 100 pips out of this move. So technically, I only lost 40 pips on this trade because I was able to spot this harmonic pattern, enter a second position, and catch that move to the downside. So, looking at that, this same exact pattern right here that we see in white. Exit out of that. So this same exact pattern that we see right here in white. This is what we call a crab pattern. Okay. Somebody in the IML chat, and I think I also saw who was that I saw that was also in this trade? Where are you? No, where are you? Where are you? You are in NZD/JPY. Armando, yeah, that's who it was. Armando, he's in. I believe you're in NZD/JPY too, right? I saw you posted in the chat. Yeah, okay, yeah. You see, yeah, he's in NZD/JPY. So this same exact move right here that we see, this big picture right here, is the same exact move that we see right here. And I was able to re-enter this trade right here and catch this drop to the downside as well. So, and I'm about to go down to a lower time frame and show you guys exactly what I saw. And this is why, look, I don't even want to say that real quick, but I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I saw based off of that move. Go ahead on and remove that. And let me come here and remove this. And remove this. And let me remove this. All right, perfect. So this is what I saw on NZD/JPY. So check this out. So looking at this market right now, NZD/JPY on the 15-minute time frame, like I said, you can trade these harmonic patterns on any time frame. I was able to catch a 100 pip move drop off of this cipher pattern right here on a 15-minute chart. And this harmonic pattern right here that we see right now, if I take this D point right here, which will be my new level of resistance, this is now my new X leg, okay? And I'm going to take this entire move right here. This entire move. This is now my A leg, my level of support. This is my A leg, my level of support, okay? Right there. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to take my fib and I'm going to measure out this move and this move. So I'm taking my fib from this leg all the way down to this leg. I want to see what this right here gives me. Based on this retracement level right here, it's going to tell me exactly what harmonic pattern I should be looking for in the markets. All right. So let's see. Let me go ahead and erase that. Let me grab my Fibonacci tool. And I'm going to take it from this high point right here all the way down to this low point. And let me go ahead on and label that for you guys real quick. So this will be my X leg. This will be my A leg. This point right here is my B point. And based off of that, and I don't really talk about this pattern that much. yet, because I don't want to confuse you guys with all the different harmonic patterns. But based off this pattern right here, let me line that back up. So based off that pattern right there, it hit the 78.6. All right. Ray, are you at the office? Nah, hey, I'm not. I'm not at the office. I'm at home, bro. So based off of the 78.6 level right here, I'm looking for a crab pattern. All right. Damn, I spelled that completely wrong. I'm looking for a crab pattern based off of the 78.6 touch right here. So now that I have that identified, what I want to do now is go ahead and take my fib from this A point all the way back up to that B point, and I want to measure out and get my C leg. For the crab pattern, I'm looking anywhere between the anywhere really between the 61.8 and the 78.6 area. That's what I'm looking for my C point. So we got that C point right there. And for the completion of this move, what I'm looking for is a extension. I'm looking for an extension all the way up to the I'm looking for an extension all the way up to I'm taking the entire move right now. I'm taking my fib from my X leg all the way down to my A leg. All right. So I'm taking it from my X all the way down to my A point, and I'm looking for the extension for this pattern to complete at the 1618 level extension. And you can see the extension is up at the 1618 level. And you can see how price pushed all the way up into that zone and hit that level and reverse out of that zone real quick. See how fast this big candle, how fast it pushed up there? And a lot of people look at this, they're like, oh snap, I'm missing this trade. I'm missing it. I'm missing it. I'm missing it. Then boom, they enter a buy right here to the upside. And guess what happens? They get killed because they don't understand how the market is moving with these harmonic patterns. This is that fear of missing out right here, that FOMO. They see that big push to the upside, because this used to happen to me all the time. And then boom, I get the best wick entry going the opposite direction, and I will get killed on a trade every single time. Could you put volume a little higher? Mine is at max. How do I turn my volume up? Let me see. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. Troy, what's up? Yeah, so can you guys hear me a little bit better now, or what? Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Troy. All right, cool. So let's see. A little better. All right, perfect. All right, so now this is what the crab pattern looks like on NZDJPY now that we have everything identified. So we have our X leg, our A leg, our B point, C point, and the completion is at this level right here. So this is what the crab pattern looks like. This same exact pattern right here that you see in yellow, if I zoom out to a much higher time frame, is the same exact pattern that we see on the 1 hour chart, but on a much bigger scale. It's the same exact, but on a much bigger scale. So again, these patterns happen all the time in the markets. So let me go and check out AUD USD. Oh wow. I like sometimes I draw patterns on my chart and I forget that they're even there. So AUD USD, I had this bat pattern right here, turned into the cipher pattern. This is my entry point right here on this trade, and price went up, came back, consolidated, and boom, took off. So looking at AUD NZ, I mean AUD USD, let me see what I see on AUD USD. So this right here on AUD USD, this would be my high point, my X leg, my level of resistance. I would start it there and I will follow the market from here. So I will follow the market all the way down to the downside. Can you give ratios of the patterns for educational purposes? Yeah. Yeah, my IG is a billionaire. It should be 2 eyes. So my level of support, my level of resistance, all right? My level of resistance all the way down to my level of support, my bad. And I will fib out these two levels right here to see what this level right here gives me, okay? I will fib out these two levels. And that level terminates at the 50% level. So I'll be looking for a potential bat pattern, all right? Because it hit that 50% level right here. I'm not worried about all of this data over here yet because I'm looking at it as if it didn't already happen. So I'm following the market from our X point, and I'm following the market down to our A point. I'm following the market from our A point to our B point. I'm not jumping from X to A all the way over here. I'm following the market, all right? That's what I'm doing. So now, based off of this trade, what we have is our X leg, our A point, our B point, and now I want to find out the C point of this move. So I would take my Fibonacci tool from A all the way up here to B. So from A to B, I would figure out what level it hit. And for it to be a potential bat pattern, it has to hit a minimum of a 50%. We can see price came down and hit that 50% right here. But this is the thing. Price started to push sideways. Okay. And because it started to push sideways, it created a new low right here. So now I will have to take this low as my C point. And then price pushed up and then came back, boom. Soon as this right here broke below my A point, that makes this pattern invalid. So let me clear up my chart real quick so I can show you guys. So if I take a trend line and line it up right here, this makes it invalid because it broke below, this C leg broke below my A point. So everything lined up. I have my X, follow the market. I have my A, I have my B point. Everything was perfect until we got right here to this low and it broke below my C point. So now that makes that pattern invalid. So right now, looking at AUD USD, yeah, I have no idea how come nobody's hearing me right now. Like my volume is turning like all the way up. All right. Yeah, everybody said they can hear me. Try to, if you're on your phone, try tapping the speaker, and that way you'll be able to hear me. That that's weird that nobody can really hear me. Yeah, I'm looking at my mic and I really don't even see it bouncing up and down. Oh, let me see something. Can everybody hear me right now? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello. Let's see if that works. Yeah, this chat's blowing up right now. Sheesh. Let's see what y'all talking about in here. Yup. Yes. All right, cool. All right, so looking at AUD USD, yeah, I think that's better. I see my mic jumping a little bit now. So looking at AUD USD, this right here, I would see a potential uh bat pattern, but the fact that this C leg right here closed below my A point right here, it makes that invalid. All right. So right now I really don't see anything on that. Let me go to a higher time frame. I'm on an hour chart. Let me go to a 4 hour chart and see what I can see on a 4 hour chart. Honestly, I'll be looking for more buying opportunities also on AUD USD. I'm gonna do something else real quick. So based off of this big impulse leg right here, and let me clear off all my chart, remove all my drawing tools. So based off of this impulse leg right here, this is what we like to see, big impulses to the upside. So based off of that, I can throw a trend line right here and throw a trend line right here. And then what I would do is grab my fib and I would take it from that high to the low. And this is something else that I do when I'm trading. And I can enter this trade. I like to enter this trade based off of this zone right here, the 38.2 level. Price push down to that area. I'll be looking for a buying opportunity to the upside, and my targets will be these levels up here, my Fibonacci extension levels. So this is just something else right here. Please explain about the ABC again. I don't see it below. It looks the same to me. It's not the same, and this is why it's not the same. If so, this is my X leg, my A leg, my X leg, my A leg, my C leg. You see this C point right here? You see how that C point closed below that trend line? That makes it invalid, bro. You follow me? Can you go back to NZD US, NZD JPY, and what level below it should reach with the crab? Yeah, I'll go to that real quick. So on AUD USD, I really don't see much of anything right now. I would just wait and see how this plays out. Yeah, you definitely got to be strict. So if I go to NZD JPY, And what was your question again for NZDJPY? I thought it can be below the 100%. Nah, I can't. The C leg can't go below the 100%. Based off of that harmonic pattern, the bat pattern, no. So for this right here, the crab pattern. So for the crab pattern, what was your question again, bro? I forgot. You looking for the ratios or what? Oh, the final TP area. So if I take my fib from my C all the way up here to the completion of this harmonic move up here. And let me move this out the way so I can see. My target one will be this 38.2 with this price over here. And my target two will be right here. So you're looking at a potential 60 pips for target one, and target two, you're looking to get about 97 pips off of target two. So this is a pretty good move right here, honestly, for that crab pattern. You want me to? Yeah, I'm working on the video series right now to do the ratios for all the harmonic patterns. So yeah, you're looking to get I forgot how the total amount of pips on this trade. You could possibly get 97 pips out of that trade, and you can see it's still dropping right now. So again, you see how the market moves from harmonic pattern to harmonic pattern, and you just have to be able to train your odysseys and see these moves, and basically just wait and be patient for your entry point, and then you execute, and everything that happens after your entry point, you know, is perfectly fine. Like I got stopped out of a trade, this trade right here. I got stopped out of it, but at the end of the day, I'm happy. And who can tell me why I'm happy, even though I got stopped out of that trade? Who can tell me? Nah, don't sell NZD JPY now, bro. This is our entry point right here, and this is where we are in profit right now. The reason why I'm still happy that about this trade, even though I got stopped out of it, the simple fact that I followed my rules. I didn't deviate from my rules. I stayed true and did everything I was supposed to do. That's still a winning trade in my books. I didn't do anything out the norm. Normally people will take a trade and they like, oh shit, you know, I should have why did I do that? If I just would have stuck to my rules, it would have been a winning trade for me. Nah, I stuck to my rules. I followed everything to the book. And the fact that I still lost it is still a winning trade in my book. It's all mental. And if I see the same setup again, just like I saw it right here, guess what? I'm gonna jump on that trade every single time. And guess what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it with confidence. Do not sell, guys. Don't sell this. This is an old trade. I told you, whenever you identify the trade, that is that's perfect. Identify, and everything that happens after your point of entry, it just happens. It's out of your control. As long as you follow the procedures, follow the steps, there's nothing you can do. But guess what? This one trade that I lost on right here, guess what? I caught 100 pips off of this trade, and I'm looking to catch another 100 pips off of this trade. So what's that? 2-to-1 ratio right there. And I only lost 60 pips on this trade right here. -60. So on my books, I still came out a winner because on these two trades right here alone, I'm looking to get a potential of 200 pips off that move, -60. So stick to your rules, stick to the plan, and everything else is going to take care of itself. That's why you can't mess with the mathematical ratios whenever you're trading. You just have to follow the rules and stick to it and have confidence every time you trade. Michael Jordan said it best. He said, "You'll always miss 100% of the shots you don't take." Matter of fact, and Kobe Bryant said this. Kobe Bryant said, if he missed the first shot, guess what he's going to do? He's going to shoot the second time because he knows it's going to go in. If he missed the second time, he's going to shoot it again because he knows it's going to go in. If he missed the third time, he's going to shoot it again because he knows the next one's going in. If he missed the fourth time, he's going to shoot it again because he knows the next one's going in. If he missed the fifth time, he's going to shoot it again because he knows the sixth one's going in. If he shoots it 100 times and he misses it, he's going to shoot it again because he knows the next one is going in. That's the type of confidence you have to have when you trade and when you have a system that works. That Mamba mentality, exactly. Do you post alerts in Telegram group? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I keep track of all my trades, all of my trades, every single trade that I take. Let me see if my pip talk is working real quick. I just want to show you guys something. Yo, hey, what's up? Hey, I want to give a shout out to all 100 participants on this call right now, this Forex trading call. Y'all are some beast ass traders. Y'all are the real MVPs. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Y'all killing it. So let me see if my pip talk is gonna come up real quick. Yo, we got 100 beast ass traders on this call. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, do not sell NZDJPY, bro. Yeah, hey, I appreciate all the love to everybody. Yeah, the call is being recorded. And my pip talk is acting slow right now. So let me go to another pair real quick. Euro JPY. I just want to show you guys some of the trades that I've been able to take over the past couple weeks. Okay, perfect. And I still have my markup on the charts. So look at this. So see, you asked me if I track all my trades. Yeah, I actually track all my trades. So what I like to do a before and after picture of my trades. Like you'll see me do that a lot. I'll take a photo of my before picture, and then I'll take a photo of the after picture and show everybody exactly why what I see and why I'm entering these trades. So again, yeah, my pip talk is not loading right now. Try it one more time. But I post all of my stuff in my pip talk channel. But we can see right here. Damn, I'm speaking loud. I see my mic jumping right now. All right, perfect. Y'all are probably like, yo, this dude talking loud as hell right now. Can you look at UJ? Yeah, we just went over UJ as well. We're in a sell on UJ, but don't enter it now. What time frame do I basically do? I do all time frames. Like if I'm on a higher, I'm gonna look at gold also. If I'm on a higher time frame, I look at the I can trade this on a higher time frame. If I'm on a higher time frame, I'm looking for big moves. You know, if I'm on a lower time frame, then I am looking for you know, smaller moves. I can scalp this on a lower time frame. So, you know, my go-to moves, and I'm right now I'm working on I'm working on a series, a video series for you guys, so I can show you guys every single harmonic pattern that I trade with the exact ratios, so you all can have it and, you know, be accurate whenever you're trading these harmonic patterns. Because again, it's either black or it's white when you trade in harmonic patterns. So look at this right here. In red, right here, we have what we call a cipher pattern. All right, this is my favorite pattern right here. You can see that my entry point was right here. This was all of this right here was drawdown, and you can see how the move pushed to the upside. I think this is about from my entry point. It was about that was like a 400 pip move right there. All right, 400 pips. Sheesh, right? Guess what happened? The market created another harmonic pattern, another cipher pattern. Does this not look the same as this right here? These patterns look the same exact. The same exact thing happened. You just have to be patient enough for it to wait. Do you all have patience to wait for this to happen? I tell people this all the time. Let's see how many days this was real quick. So for my entry point right here, which is at the D point when I took this trade, this was back in August 13th, okay? Around between August 10th and August 13th. Let's just say August 10th. I didn't exit this trade until about August 28th. Okay. And then this right here happened again, and this pattern right here happened. I entered, and I actually called this pattern out, this trade right here out on IMO TV. I have a training on it. Also, if you go to my YouTube, you can see my training videos or whatever. I got into this trade right here October 26th, and I didn't get out of this trade until I think I got out of this trade around when did I get out of this trade? I got out of this trade around November 6th or something like that. And then I saw this smaller harmonic pattern right here. I entered it and caught this move to the downside. And I actually took my target. So I got into this trade at where the D is at November 7th, the very next day. And I got out of this trade around November 12th. Guys, I tell people this all the time. Don't worry about the amount of time it takes to hit your targets or for the trade to set up. The time is going to come anyway. You might as well just do it right the first time. So don't worry about everything else that's going on out there. We're in a matrix right now. Time doesn't exist when you're trading. The only time exists is if you're doing binary options. That's the only time. Yeah, I caught the 400 pips. Yes. Yeah, hey, this is really the code. That's why they call me Da Vinci Code. Da Vinci, you can see my username right here, Da Vinci Code. Yeah, all my trades are pending orders also. Yeah, the longer you're in trades, I mean, yeah, your broker does charge you. But at the end of the day, you know, you catching 400 pip moves, 200, 100 pip moves. You know, they'll probably charge me like I don't know, $15, $20, whatever, depending on my lot size. I got charged $50 a couple times. It depends on your lot size also. But you know, if I'm getting charged $50, I'm also making, you know, let's say I caught this move right here, and let's say that's $5 a pip. Think about that. That's a lot of money right there. Getting charged $50 to make a potential 600. I mean, I'll take that every time. But these patterns happen all the time in the markets. And right now, what I see on this, You want to see how I stay ahead of the game? Watch this. And then I'm going to go check out gold for you guys. Let me delete this. And let me delete this smaller harmonic pattern right here. Well, I don't want to delete it. I want to keep it. So looking at this, I'm going to take this high point and I'm going to take this low point right here. Guess what? This is my X leg. This is my A leg. I want to measure out these two moves right here and see what this level right here gives me, okay? Let's check this out. If I take my fib from this high point, level of resistance, everything starts with level support and resistance. Take it from my level of resistance all the way down to my level of support. We get a 50% retracement, all right? Boom, 50% right there. So I got my X leg, I have my A point, I have my B leg, all right? So check this out. I should be looking for a potential bat pattern. Exactly, looks like a bat. Man, you're on your page for real. Properly gets my mean, huh? You just added a couple missing bits. Nice one, nice one, nice one. I'll talk to you once a day. Tell you what I know for. Hey, appreciate that, bro. So I have my X leg, I have my A leg, I have my B leg, okay? So I want to take my fib from my A leg all the way up to my B leg, and I'm looking for a 50% minimum retracement, 50% right here. You can see price came down and hit it. It came all the way down and hit the 61.8, which is perfectly fine. As long as this leg doesn't close below my A leg. So now I have my C leg right here that's identified. So since I know that I'm looking for a 50% retracement, guess where I can set my pending order? I can go ahead and set my pending order right now. Kevin had to jump in. Kevin, bro, don't chase trades, yo. He said he had to jump in NZD JPY real quick, caught 5 pips. Trust me, don't chase the trade, bro. Look like a head and shoulders. So yeah. So yeah, you can see that we have the completion of the bat pattern completes after 88.6 of the XA leg. So if I take my fib from my X leg, which is right here, all the way down to my A leg, I'm looking for a price to complete at the 78.6. I'm looking for price and complete at complete at the 88.6. Right? So this is what this pattern will look like. So from X, I'm just take it from here, X to A to B, B to C, C to D. Can we all agree that harmonic patterns look sexy? Like, can we agree? Can we agree with that? I don't know where it's gonna complete, but if price comes up here and complete, guess what? I'm a seller. I'm looking to catch that move to the downside. They don't want to say anything, but I'm excited. 665. Sell, all right. This will be a sell opportunity. You either buy, every time you see the D, you either want to buy it or sell it. There's a 76.40 level you mentioned on NZD JPY last night. Now not valid due to the new crowd. Yeah, that Honestly, on NZDJPY, that could be the turning point for price to drop from that point. If you want to, if you want to be aggressive, if you want to be conservative on NZDJPY, if you want to be conservative, then take targets at take your targets at target 1, target 2. If you want to be aggressive, put your stop loss at five pips in profit, and you could take half a position off the table, and then let the rest ride all the way out down to this level right here. This level. If you want to be aggressive and try to knock it out the park. And I think that's target 1. Let me see something. Yeah, because target 2 will be right here, the 61.8. The target 1 will be adjusted. Target 1 will be 75. Let's say 75,930, and then target 2 will be 74, 560. If you want to be aggressive and shoot for target 2, sheesh, go ahead. But that's if you enter the trade up here. If you enter the trade up here, then yeah. So you can wait and enter the trade. I mean, if you enter the trade up here, then yeah, I say you can shoot for these areas right here, these targets right here, target 1, target 2. If you didn't enter up here, you could possibly wait for another setup to happen. Yeah, I'm gonna check out gold, I'm gonna check out GBP USD, and then USD CHL. Life is only hard because we make it. Yeah, so does it matter that price has pulled out from C to D? What you mean by pulled out from C to D? Yeah, I'm gonna check out that. How do you set your fibs on? How do you set your fib for your trading view? So my fib for trading view, all you do is come over here. It's the 1, 2, the third one down, and then you click it, and then come down here to fib retracement, and you can open it up. And these are my fib ratios right here. These are my Fibonacci ratios. I use the 0, I use the 38.2, I use the 50%, the 61.8, the 78.6, the 88.6. This is the 100 right here. I use the 1618. I use the 113 for my stop loss. That's why it's in red. I use the 1272 and the 1414, and I rarely use the 224. So this right here is the cipher or the bat. This is the bat. This is no, I lie. This is the cipher. This is the cipher or the bat. This is the cipher or the Gartley. This is the crab. This is the deep crab. Yeah. And I'm gonna make a video going over all these different ratios for the Fibonacci for you guys as well. So you all can have that and become some beast ass traders. Let's see. The minute you're ready to open your eyes, yeah, you can actually see it. So it doesn't matter that price has pulled out the C to D. I don't know what that means. Let me see. Yeah, I got it at the top pattern, the Euro NZD. On your developing harmonic on the last chart. No, it doesn't make the harmonic invalid if it goes sideways. Yeah, I trade the shark pattern. Yeah, I have Telegram. No, I really don't look for the butterfly. I look for the crab instead. Instead of the butterfly, I look for the crab pattern. So let me check out gold real quick. XAU USD. So on gold, oh man, I had this harmonic pattern, and I would have caught that entire move to the upside. But price failed to hit my entry point right here. So guess what? It made it invalid. Technically, it's still valid because this leg did not break above my A leg yet or my C leg. So technically, it's still valid, but I don't like the way it looks, so I wouldn't even trade it. So I'll look for something different. But I was kind of pissed off. I was supposed to catch this entire move to the upside. But like I said, I have strict rules. I'm not chasing trades. I actually saw this trade when it was let me see something. That didn't work. I saw that trade when price was sitting right here, basically. When price was sitting right here, I saw this trade setting up, and I was like, okay, cool. Price pushed to the downside. This is gonna be my entry point for a buy, and I'm gonna catch that entire move to the upside. But price failed to hit it, so guess what? I didn't get hurt on the trade. I didn't enter it. So I just gotta be patient and wait for another sell to happen. Right? But check this out. I did catch this entire move. I'm gonna show you how. I wonder if I still have my drawing up. Let me go to a 4-hour chart. Yep, I do. Bam. There you go. Check that out, guys. Who could tell me what this is? I gotta go to a daily. I caught this move on a daily chart. Woo, woo. Look at that. Cipher. And technically, so target 1 was hit, 38.2. target 2 is not hit yet. I honestly was only going for target 1 because it's such a big move and gold moves crazy. So I was only going for target 1. You can see price came down, hit my zone, consolidated like crazy. I was sitting in this thing for a minute, then boom, it made up its mind and pushed it upside. Hit target 1, cha-ching, and I took profits off at target 1. And I saw another harmonic pattern developing on the much lower time frame, going down to go back to the 1 hour chart. That's where I saw this harmonic pattern right here developing. And I was like, okay, cool. If price pushed down to this zone right here, if price can push down to this zone right here, then I'm gonna be a buyer and I'm gonna buy it and ride that move all the way to the upside. But it failed to do so. So with that being said, I just gotta be patient and just wait for another setup now. Let's see. What's your Telegram? My Telegram is for my team, like my specific team in IML. I'm gonna check out GBP, USD, USD Chef, and EuroCAD. I gotta go in order. So let's say your trade takes the other direction and it hits your stop loss. Does your broker still take a fee even though you lost your trade and lost money? Yeah, I believe so. Can you look at EuroCAD? Yeah, I'm gonna check all of that out. Do you get a scenario where you're on a pattern, you stayed on said pattern? What if then it's redrawn and it's valid? Does that happen? What? Yeah, I swear I can read, but some of y'all, the way y'all type, like it just be messing with me. But I get what you're saying, bro. Yeah, as long as it's valid in my books, then it's good. Would you agree with sticking with bat patterns at first? First harmonic because of the smallest stop loss. Yeah, so the bat pattern actually gives you the greatest risk to reward out of all the harmonic patterns. So yeah, if you want to stick with the bat pattern, definitely go do it. Yo, what's up, LeBron? Ooh. A lot of patience for that one. Yeah, a lot of patience. That hurts, right? I thought we were on your team. No, y'all are on my team. But I got my specific team that I build in IML, so I gotta look out for them, I guess. I don't know. But everything I teach them, I teach here too, so it's nothing different. They just get my setups a lot quicker than y'all do. Are you stoned? Am I stoned? I don't know what that means. I think no, I ain't gonna say that, never mind. No, I was gonna say all traders, but I ain't gonna say that. Type in this, yeah, just mess with you, brother. So let me go check out USD, GBP, USD, GBP, USD. Oh snap! Let me see if I still got my markup on GBP, USD. Some of y'all might be mad at me for this one, and I don't have it. Yikes! It's not up here. So what I'm gonna do is draw it on it for you guys anyway. Again, if I take this leg right here, if I take this point and this point, level of support, X leg to level of resistance, A leg, I want to measure out this move. Yeah, you see all this choppiness inside? That's perfectly fine. I'm taking the entire move. All right. So I actually caught this move as well. I got that 50% touch right here. 50%. It didn't hit the 61.8, so I'm looking for a bat pattern. Okay. So, oh, dope. It's working. I'll come back to that. So I want to show you guys some stuff in here real quick. So I'm looking for a bat pattern. I got my X leg, got my A leg, got my B point, and I want to find out what my C point is. So what I'm gonna do is delete this, delete that, and I'm gonna take my fib from my B point all the way, no, I'm sorry, from my A point all the way to B. Okay, all the way down to B. I'm looking for a 50% retracement. We got that 50% touch right here, which is perfectly fine. Price push all the way up to the 88.6. As long as it doesn't close above this level, we're good. So now I got my X leg, A, my B point, and my C point. So what I want to do now is take my fib from my X leg all the way up to my C point. I'm sorry, all the way up to my A point. I'm looking to enter price at the 88.6. Y'all don't be mad at me, all right? Yes, I did catch this move as well. That 88.6 is right here. Bam. For the D entry point. And I caught that entire move. Not only did I catch it, but people in my Pip Talk channel caught it also. So this right here from our entry point where it actually completed, bro, that 438 pip move to the upside. I think I took profit up here at least 330. I caught like 330 pips off of that and then pushed up a little bit more. So yeah, I was able to catch that move. And this is what this pattern looks like from X to A to B, B to C, C to D, where it completed, where I got in right here. Yeah, that was the bat pattern. Where can I find your training? Go to my Pip Talk channel, this right here, this little thing right here. You can search out hashtag Ray Robinson, and you'll have access to all my videos and stuff. Let me see if this will pull up real quick. All right, here we go. It's pulling up. Let's go. So this trade right here, so somebody asked me, do I do my before and after pictures? Or do I keep track of everything? This is what I like to do. So this trade right here, I think it was Euro CAD, if I'm not mistaken. If it pulls up. All right, here it is. So this is the before picture right here. You can see we got a crab pattern. We have a Gartley pattern in yellow and then a crab pattern in the black. And this is my terminal box right here where I wanted to enter the trade. And then if we go to the next photo, look what happened. Boom, it dropped right out of that box. Caught like 100 pips out of that move right there. Do you think that harmonics within reason develop back to back, meaning one after another? Yeah, they happen back to back. Yeah, I'll be making videos and stuff. So you all, it's different when I had one from a cheat sheet to a video. Trust me, it's completely different. You're gonna learn a lot quicker if I make a video for you guys. So that's what I'm working on right now. Working on making a video for you guys. So that was that pattern. This is the NZD JPY pattern that I called out last week that I went over. This is the cipher pattern that I saw. And then go to the next picture. Boom. This is the next one. This was a GBP AUD right here that I saw. This was the before. See price push down to that zone. And the after picture is right here. Caught like 200 pips off of that move. And this target one still hasn't been hit. So we'll see how that plays out. Which one is this? Yeah, this is that NZD JPY on a 4 hour. This is a Euro USD right here. Price came down, it hit that. This is the crab. No, this is the shark pattern right here. Price came down, hit, gave us target one, and I think it's continued to push up. That's GBP, that's NZD. This AUD CAD right here. Nice bat pattern on AUD CAD. This was AUD USD right here. This is the before right here. Price, I saw price right here, and I was expecting it to push down and then bounce up. And let's see what happened. Boom, price pushed down, bounced up. It actually took off way up here. So these are some of my work right here. This is that gold trade that I was telling you guys where I saw it right there, and I was expecting it to push to the downside. It never happened. This is USD CAD right here on a 15-minute chart. This is that GBP. This is that GBP USD trade that I just went over. I want to see if I have the before picture. This is Euro JPY. Yeah, this is Euro J. All right, so here's Euro JPY before picture, guys. So you can see how price is right here. I was expecting it to push down to this area and then boom, take off. And we can see what happened. Price pushed down to that area and took off. So I'm just showing you guys some of my work real quick. All right, here's GBP USD, the before picture. Saw a price before it came down to the entry point. Boom, hit the entry point and then took off. So you can see how quick it'll get out of that zone, right? Do you enter 2 entries? Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I enter 2 entries. See what else I got in here. This is Euro USD. I got stopped out of this trade right here. That's Euro CAD again. So yeah, that's some of my work. So again, subscribe to my Pip Talk channel if you haven't. Let me grab the link real quick. I'll post it inside the chat. That's my yeah, it's like artist, Da Vinci Code. Yep. So that's my Pip Talk channel. Subscribe to it. You can get access to my trade setups and everything. But yeah. This right here is another Gartley pattern right here with the 61.8. Like, yo, harmonic patterns are everywhere. And my eyes just pick up on these movements now. I just open up my chart and I can just see them like with ease. And target one was hit right here. Like my eyes can pick up on these patterns like it's nothing. And that's how you guys are going to become. You guys are going to become beast ass traders too. So just stick to it, and everything else will fall in place. So yeah, everybody, I will drop the recording inside the chat. The next time you guys will see me is in the Telegram chat, the Harmonics Telegram chat, or my Pip Talk. If you're on my team, I'll be talking to you guys on a daily basis. But the next time I'll be on is next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So study up for the weekend. If I see any markups, I'll be posting it inside the Telegram chats, and I'll also be making a video for you guys on I think I might do 2 harmonic patterns. All right, I'll do 2 harmonic patterns that I'll do a video on. My go-to move in the market. Then I'll choose another harmonic pattern, and it's going to give you the exact ratios. Like I said, giving you guys a PDF is cool and all, but you all need to actually see it. You all need to actually see it in action. And I'm going to show you guys how to back test it as well. And where's the harmonic Telegram chat link, Ray? The IML harmonic Telegram, the harmonic scanner chat. Honestly, it'll be better if I send you a video. That way you can watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna do a listing of all the patterns as well in the video. Appreciate that, Troy. Yeah, that's the link right there. Yeah, video will be better. That way you all can see it in action, and then you can watch me back test it in the video, so you all can go back and start back testing it as well. And again, the way you back test is simple. Like you just zoom out of your charts. You'll see me back testing in the video. Don't worry, I'll go over everything for you guys. Yeah, I'll go over everything in the video for you guys. The video will be coming out. Hey, you're welcome, Steve or Monique, whoever sent that. Yeah, the videos will be coming out. What's today? Wednesday. No later than Friday. Well, yeah, it might be on Friday when I get the video out to you guys. So stay tuned. But yeah, guys, that's it. Any chance I can do an extra session in a week? Yeah, I can. I might add an extra day as well. So again, stay tuned, and I'll keep you guys updated. Manny, MP, what's up, guys? You're welcome. So yeah, guys, that's my time. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys in a IML harmonic scanner group chat on Telegram. I'll see you guys on Instagram. So Tara, I'll see you as well. Talk to you all later. Much love. Peace.